SQ3 firing modules can also be used as standalone devices. It can be triggered by an electric pulse fired with another firing module or a simple battery. To use the module as a standalone device, it must be set in A-trigger mode and it must be programmed in advance. Setting parameters and scripting downloads can be done with the SQ3 programmer or via TP3 or through some other professional software like Visual Show Director 8 tool. Once the script has been downloaded, the module is ready to shoot. Just plug in the battery and wait for about 8 seconds so that it will enter the ready to fire status. From this time on, an electric pulse with a minimum requirement of 9 volts and 10 milliseconds is enough to trigger the module. SQ3 can shoot any kind of script with no time constraint, and several macro can be executed on the same module. Here we will trigger a module containing the following macros. The first one fires cues from 1 to 10 in a sequence with 0.5 of a second delay between shots. The second one fires cues from 11 to 20 with 0.2 seconds delay between shots. The third and fourth are single cues firing on cues 21 and 22. The last trigger will fire altogether cues from 23 to 32. To ensure a longer battery autonomy, you might prefer B-trigger mode. The B-trigger mode works like the A-trigger mode, but when you plug in the battery, the SQ3s, after a few seconds, go into standby and can be woken up even up to 5 days later. As soon as the module will receive the wake-up sequence made by 5 electric pulses followed by a pause of at least 8 seconds, it will start the arming procedure by itself. Any other additional trigger will start the firing sequence.